In this video, I'm going to review the ING Savings Maximiser Account to find out if they are the best savings account to earn interest in Australia. I'll cover the fees, security, special features, how much bonus interest you can get, and what you need to do to get the bonus interest rates every month. I'll also give you some tips and tricks on how to easily achieve this. Let's get straight into it. By the way, sorry if my voice is a bit funny today. I think I may be coming down with a cold, but you know what? It's YouTube filming day and we don't make excuses here. So let's soldier through. ING Bank is a digital online bank which was made famous by Scott Pape, aka the Barefoot Investor. Scott mentioned in his famous book, The Barefoot Investor, that ING was his favorite bank of choice. In fact, in his Barefoot Investor book, he encourages his readers to sign up for these two bank accounts from ING that I'll be discussing today. He uses these accounts himself to save and manage his money. And one of the main reasons he loves ING is for their high interest rates you get with their savings account. ING has consistently been offering one of the highest interest savings account in Australia for the last few years. In fact, they are always one of the quickest to pass on any rate hikes whenever the RBA announces higher interest rates. Because they are an online bank with no physical branch, they have less overhead expense so they can afford to pass on more of their savings to their customers. The ING Savings Maximiser Account currently offers up to 5.5% interest per year, which is the highest interest savings account in Australia. To unlock this 5.5% bonus rate, you will have to do three things every month. 1. You need to deposit over $1,000 from an external source. This can easily be achieved by asking your work to deposit your pay into your ING account. Alternatively, you can just transfer $1,000 from another bank account. You don't even need to keep the $1,000 in there. If you really wanted to, you could transfer $1,000 into your account and transfer it straight back out, and it will still satisfy the first criteria. Number 2, you need to make 5 purchases from your ING account. So when you apply for the Savings Maximiser account, you will also receive an Orange Everyday account. So think of your Savings Maximiser account as your savings account, and this Orange Everyday account will act as your spending account. So you will receive an Orange debit card that is linked to this account. And all you have to do is use that card to purchase 5 things every month. So if you're at Coles or Woolworths, you can go to the self-checkouts and make 5 separate split payments, and that will satisfy the requirement for the month. And if you can't be bothered to leave the house, I have a simple hack for you, which I use myself. If you like to use Amazon like me, you can go on the Amazon website and buy 5 $1 e-gift cards, which you can then use later. I do this at the beginning of every month, and it saves me time having to remember to do it later. And number 3, you need to grow your balance every month. Now it doesn't have to be much. Even growing your account balance by $1 every month will do. So say you have $1,000 in your account in month 1. In order to receive the bonus interest for the following month, you need to make sure you have at least $1,001 in month 2. And so on and so forth. I find that the easiest way to jump through these 3 hoops every month is to automate everything. So I've set up an automatic bank transfer on the 1st of every month to deposit $1,000 into my ING Savings Maximiser account. Then I set a reminder on my phone for the 1st of every month to buy 5 $1 Amazon e-gift vouchers. Then I'll make sure to not withdraw any money out of the account, which will grow my balance and tick off all 3 hoops. Oh, and by the way, the maximum balance to earn 5.5% is capped at $100,000. So if you have more than $100,000, I would recommend keeping any excess in another bank account like Ubank Saver, which has a higher maximum balance of $250,000. So if you've already maxed out your balance at $100,000, then any excess amount over $100,000 is wasted in the Savings Maximiser account. I know it's a first world problem to have, but once you hit $100,000, you can set an automatic bank transfer to withdraw $999 on the 28th of every month out of your account. That way, since you have $1,000 coming in every month, your balance is growing by $1 every month. This ticks off the 3rd hoop while minimizing waste on extra money that won't earn interest. Speaking of not wasting money, let's now talk about the fees. ING does not charge any bank account fees at all. This is another reason why the Barefoot Investor loves this bank. Other big banks, in particular the big 4 banks, are notorious for charging account keeping fees. This is a ridiculous concept to me because they are making money from keeping your money, yet they are charging you for it, and yet some people still accept it. But you won't have to worry about paying fees with ING. And as a bonus, the Orange Everyday card allows you to make international purchases both online and in person without incurring any foreign exchange fees. And I'll explain more on the benefits and perks of the Orange card later in the video. Alright, so how about their security? Is ING safe to use for the everyday Aussie? Well, firstly, like most Aussie banks, ING is protected under the Government Financial Claims Scheme, which basically means if something were to happen to ING, then you are covered for up to $250,000. So you don't have to worry about ING going bankrupt. If that were to happen, you will be covered by the Australian government. So in that sense, it is as safe as you can get for an Australian bank. Other ways ING try to keep you safe is by encrypting their website so that others can't read your personal information when you're on the internet. They also have a strict login security that protects your PIN code, which makes it hard for hackers to steal your info. Alternatively, you can set up Face ID, which is something I've done myself. So every time you log in, it scans your face, which makes it more secure, and it saves you time from entering a password. You also have the option to set up security codes and 2-factor authentication if you want to be extra safe. And finally, ING will send you email alerts for any suspicious transactions on your account. That way, you can act quicker to contact ING to reverse any dodgy transactions. Sadly, in this internet age, there are many scammers out there, so please be careful, not just with ING, but any bank you go with. Unfortunately, there are bad people out there trying to steal your money, so don't trust any calls, texts, or email you receive that asks you to enter personal details. There is a dedicated scam line you can call if you think you've been scammed or see anything suspicious on your account. And there is a whole page on their website on how to look out for scams and to protect yourself. I'll leave a link down below, so definitely go check that out. But overall, I'm quite happy with how proactive they are with their security. Alright, so here are some more special features and benefits you get for opening an ING account. We've already talked about the benefits of opening a Savings Maximiser account, but here are some benefits you can get from the Orange Everyday account. So that is your Orange Spend account. So for this account, if you deposit $1,000 into any ING account, including either the Orange Everyday account or Savings Maximiser, and you make 5 purchases using your ING Orange card, then you qualify for these benefits in the next calendar month. FYI, when you sign up for a new account, they will give you all these benefits for free in the first month. And they'll also give you your bonus interest rates for the first month without having to do the 3 hoops as well. And at the end of the day, you're going to be fulfilling these requirements anyway to get your bonus interest, which is the main perk of an ING account. So you can get 1% cash back on eligible utility bills like paying your gas, electricity, and water bill. So if you did this for a year, the savings do add up. You also get free international transaction fees when you shop online or overseas using your Orange card. This is a very handy feature to have if you like to buy miscellaneous items from overseas like I do. So for example, there's a certain hair wax that I like that they don't sell in Australia, so I have to order them from overseas. So I can use my Orange card without having to pay a foreign exchange fee. You also get up to 5 rebated ATM withdrawals. So you can withdraw money from any ATM in Australia up to 5 times a month and not be charged. Let's now talk about the ING platform itself. Once your account is approved, you can go ahead and download the app on your smartphone. So let's open up the app. And I love how simple and clean the app is. It's very minimalistic and only shows you what you need to see. So if we click the accounts tab, as you can see here, I have my Orange Everyday account and Savings Maximiser account. These are the only 2 accounts you need. If you go into my Orange Everyday account, you can see all my transactions. So like I mentioned before, here are my 5 Amazon gift card purchases to satisfy one of the hoops to get the bonus interest. And if you go to the benefits tab, it tells you whether you have unlocked the benefits for this month. So according to this, I have already unlocked the benefits for September and October. So let's now look inside the Savings Maximiser account. I have blurred out a lot of the transaction and balance for privacy reasons, but this account should mainly just be money coming in. If you click this interest tab, it's telling me whether I have qualified for the full bonus for this month and next month. So it looks like I've already qualified for September and just need to ensure my balance finishes higher in September than August to qualify for October. It's actually all very easy to track. And like I mentioned before, if you automate everything, it's actually very easy to achieve the bonus every month. Let's have a look at the side tab here. So nothing too interesting to see. You can update your personal details here, but most of the time you'll be in the accounts tab. And if we go into settings, you can set up Face ID and Pay ID. And that's about it for the app tour. It's basic, it's clean, it's minimalistic. I like it. Alright, so ING often gets compared to another online bank called Ubank. I've only recently started using ING because I want to try to maximize the interest I earn. However, I've been using Ubank for almost a year now and it's my favorite bank due to its relatively high interest rates and very easy requirements. So let's compare the two by looking at the table. In terms of interest rates, ING usually offers more out of the two. ING is currently offering 5.5%, whereas Ubank is offering 5%. However, Ubank only requires you to deposit $200 per month from an external source, and that's it. Whereas ING requires you to deposit $1,000, make 5 purchases, and grow your balance every month. So ING makes you work harder to earn the extra interest rate. ING does offer more perks like the 1% cashback and the free international transaction fees. Ubank also offers free international transaction fees with a spend account, which is the equivalent of ING's Orange Everyday account. And the good news is, they both don't charge any account fees. The maximum deposit to get the bonus interest rate is capped at $100,000 for ING. Ubank is capped at $250,000, which is coincidentally the exact amount the government guarantee covers you for. So you basically earn interest risk-free. The app for both is simple and easy to use. The Ubank app is very similar to ING in that it's very minimalistic and it only has the things that you need to see. So in my opinion, both banks are suitable for all ages. Even if you are not tech savvy, it's very easy to use. Overall, I've been using Ubank for longer and I like their low requirements to earn the bonus interest rate. If you want a carefree set and forget bank account that still earns you good interest rates, then Ubank is definitely the bank to go. All I have to do is set an auto $200 transfer into my Ubank account every month and I'm all set to receive the bonus interest. So if you don't want to go through the hassle of qualifying for all 3 of ING's hoops every month, then Ubank is the solid choice. However, if you think the 3 hoops are easy to achieve, then you will definitely earn more interest using ING. For me personally, I like them both and I use both. And nothing is stopping you from using both. In fact, the Barefoot Investor recommends in his book to use ING to save your money and to use Ubank to park your emergency fund. This does make a lot of sense since ING rewards you for growing your savings balance and Ubank is more flexible to withdraw money when you need it without affecting your bonus interest. So again, it's up to you. If you're interested to learn more about Ubank, I have made a video about it which I'll link in the description. And the good news is, ING currently has a generous promotion for new customers. And they don't do this often, so if you've been thinking about opening an account, then this may be a good opportunity for you. If you sign up using the link in my description and enter this code, you'll receive $100 from ING. So to sign up, click the link in the description to get to this page. And you'll have to complete these 4 simple steps to get the bonus $100. Now keep in mind, if you're going to be using ING's Savings Maximiser account, then you'll need to complete these 4 steps regardless. So you may as well get $100 for free in the process. This promotion is valid until 31st of October 2023. So if you're watching this video after this date, then this promo may no longer be available. However, I'll update my description with the latest promo they have. The whole sign-up process is very easy. You just need to be at least 18 years old, be an Australian resident for tax purposes, and provide the relevant identification. It only took me 2 minutes to sign up, and both my Orange Everyday and Savings Maximiser accounts were approved instantly. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, then comment the word orange down below so I know you're one of the legends who made it this far. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to my channel for more content like this. I plan to make a lot more videos about personal finance and saving money in the future, and you don't want to miss them. And if you want to learn more about other savings accounts, go check out this video on screen where I talk about Ubank, which is another popular online bank that offers high interest to Australian customers. And as always, thank you for watching, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.